Hi, it's Dr. Doug Curtis.
Lucy Curtis from Dyslexic and Unstoppable. Our mission is to help dyslexics rediscover their inner power.
That's right. And this is the next tip in our 10 tips to help the struggling reader as you go back to school. This one's so big for us that we actually wrote a book on it, right? Nutrition. So what does nutrition have to do with school?
Help you with focus and concentration. There's so much related. It doesn't matter if you're dyslexic or not. Nutrition is so important in looking at what our food is made of, or all this stuff. So what is it that you know when you go back to school, you have snacks, you have sometimes lunches if you don't eat at school, or sometimes you prefer to bring your lunch. And what is the most important for us is finding the purest ingredients and having the simplest foods. Like our son, like our daughter, I buy fruit, it's gone in 2 minutes. I don't even have time to eat one sometimes,
right.
which is fantastic. But our son is picky.
Right.
But I don't say, well, okay, well, he doesn't want to eat it, that's the end of it. I try to, now we do like a simple fish, salmon or chicken, or, and try to not put so much dressing and sauces and things like that. Try to make it, baked in the oven or something simple. Like, I know that parents are working hard, and we're running 2 companies and all that stuff, and I still want to take the time to make healthy foods, and it doesn't have to be complicated. The other day we just had the chicken thighs, but it was just a simple lemon thing that I look online, minimum ingredients. I mean, it's so easy right now. And then our son loves vegetables that are not cooked, which makes the life easier, right? So I
better for it too.
And better, right? So I have a little bowl, and he doesn't like the dressing on the salad, so it's fine. He doesn't need to have the dressing, right? So I'll put like 5 pieces of lettuce in it, and a cucumber, a little carrot, just whatever it is that we're eating that day, and they prefer it not cooked. Well, then I don't have to bother with it, and it's healthier.
Right.
So
Exactly.
everything what can I change? What can I change in, like, let's say sometimes they do like mac and cheese sometimes, right? Well, which company or which one can I buy that has less preservatives and things like that, or additives, and just make a little better choice, right? Substitute things that are healthier. Try to eat something fresh, something that is got, like all these simple things that we can do, and it's not about cooking for hours and doing all these things. It's just, what are simple things that I, give them an apple instead of, and sometimes it's hard, they don't want to eat that apple, right? Well, cut it in pieces, give them a piece of apple to get it going.
Exactly. I think another thing is, another great tip we heard once is, substitute one new good thing into their diet. Like if you've got a plate full of their normal, whether it's mac and cheese or whatever, you put one little bit of something in there, and basically over time you kind of add a little bit more good, like another vegetable or another fruit or something like that, and essentially you crowd out the stuff that's not as good.
Right. Exactly. That's the real important thing is, even as adult, when we were trying to change our diets, you say, I'm going on a diet.
Right.
It's starvation, it's deprivation, it's
Cutting
all
out.
that stuff. It's very stressful to the psyche and the body and all of us. So not address it like that. Not even, you don't even necessarily have to talk about it. You just introduce it and take things out. Make better cookies, right? So you want to make chocolate chip cookies. Well, you find the simplest ingredients. You buy better ingredients. You don't have to, if you're not buying so many things to put in, then you can just buy the best that you can buy, and use the least of things that are not good.
Right. Exactly. And as we said, we wrote the Dyslexic and Unstoppable cookbook, so I'll put a link down below, because the one nice thing about the book is it's recipes you can make with your kids, again with videos associated with it, and the other cool thing is it's ways of hiding healthier stuff into foods that kids actually will eat. So I'll put a link that down below. And then, by all means, leave us your comments below. We'd love to hear your recipes or the ways you help your child with nutrition. Thanks a lot.